With your first news at 6 Sports, here's Jeff Roberts.
The Bismarck Governors started their summer with a 15-run outburst yesterday morning at the BNC border battle. Game 2 was a low-scoring barn burner, so just 2 games into the season, Bismarck has seen both ends of the spectrum. A win today would earn them a spot in the second half of 4 games tomorrow and potentially championship. This was the third of 6 games on the schedule for Saturday. Bottom of 1, Governors would produce runs early. Tommy Kralik goes the other way into left field for a single. With 1 out in the open inning, Bismarck had a runner on first base. Next up is Michael Fagerlund, considered to be one of the best baseball players in the state. He shows why. He clobbers this one to right field, over the right fielder's head. Kralik scores from first. It's 1-0. Noah Riedinger followed with Fagerlund on third. It's going to be a productive out. Out number 2 produces run number 2. The Govs had the early advantage. Riedinger, fresh off his first season at BSC, showed off the leather. A hard hit ball down the line is gloved. He easily steps on first. A fast start earns Bismarck a 6-3 win, winning 2 of 3 in the round-robin portion of the tournament. Minot played 2 this morning. The second was very dramatic, tied at 7 in the 9th after the Cubs had the go-ahead runner 90 feet away. Adam Rodacker slams the door on the chance. The Vistas would then have an opportunity to win it in the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the home half is Kellen Burke. He'll find the hole between third and short with no outs. The game-winning run is on the base path. 2 batters later, 1 out with Burke still on first. Burke gets aggressive, takes off for second. He's in safely. He's in scoring position with 2 outs to play with. After the second out of the inning with 2 strikes, Hunter Horner, he puts 1 into play. It drops into the outfield. The throw is on the money. It's on time, but Burke slides in safely to win it. 8-7 the final. It took 2 extra innings, but Minot gets the win. Going into a weekend series with the Toronto Blue Jays, the Minnesota Twins were swept for the first time all season. The sweep finished off a 5-game losing streak, and it put the Twins below 500 for the first time this year. It wasn't the prettiest game of all time, but Minnesota got back on track with a 3-2 win in extra innings last night. A series win was well within reach this afternoon. Twins haven't won a series in June this year. It was a slow start for Minnesota, only 3 hits in the first 6 innings. In the meantime, here's an RBI single from Vlad Jr. This was the second of 3 unanswered runs to open the scoring between both sides. It wasn't until the 7th when the Twins showed some life. Trevor Larnach tees off to the deepest part of the park. It barely flies over the fence, but it counts. Twins are down only 2. In the 8th was where things really changed. Bases loaded for Carlos Correa. He's the man you want up. There's a party at home plate, and everyone's invited. 1 swing gives Minnesota a 5-3 lead. An entirely new life. Same inning, Twins would get a couple more runners on. This time, Max Kepler. He sends it to the bullpen and right. A 3-run bomb put the Twins up 8-3, 7 across in the inning. In the 9th, Minnesota adding some insurance. Alex Kirilloff's first hit of the day is an RBI double, makes it a 9-3 ball game. 9-4 the final. A huge 8th inning earns Minnesota their first series win in June. Joe Ryan would settle in nicely, going 6 innings and striking out 4. 7 Twins get at least 1 hit. 4 had more than 1. Minnesota will go for the series sweep tomorrow afternoon. We'll be right back.